All right, so I'm Jake Abrahams, and my controversial topic is about President Bolsonaro, uh, and basically, he didn't kill anyone, but it's controversial because two of his police officers that work for the government, they shot and murdered this woman named Morales Franco, and she was a black gay politician. And this was controversial because she was like within the government, she was kind of exposing corrupt ways regarding the president, and she was like digging too deep, and I guess he had enough of it, and I guess it's still under investigation, like to this day, but everyone says he basically ordered the police officers to murder her. So that was my controversial topic, and this actually sparked outrage within most of the world. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
My name is Grace, and for mine, I got Brazil to auction oil camps despite the environmental warnings. And it's a really big deal because global warming has become such a huge issue in our world today. And for Brazil to be auctioning off all this oil just for the money, like it shows a lot about how they're not caring about biological reserves and like the marine life and stuff like that. And they're trying to avoid international interference, which is a big deal.
Nice. All right, my name is Jim. And basically what I'm going to be talking about is the inflation rate in Brazil. So about like 5 years ago, the economy was actually going up. It was doing pretty good. But now all of a sudden they hit a 9.56% inflation, and employment hit a 7.5% this year, which last year it was like a lot lower, and then it just keeps going up. So basically like the inflation rate, it's like they don't see any improvement. They just see that it's going to keep going up. This girl named Juliana Bueno got interviewed by a Brazilian broadcast, and it says that everything is really expensive now. About a year ago, I would normally spend $60 at a supermarket. Now I almost spend $200. So basically just all the prices, inflation, employment, it's not going very well in Brazil, and obviously they need to change that.
Okay. All right, my name's Rafael. My article is about freedom of expression. This guy got sentenced to prison for 6 months for something that happened 3 years ago on Twitter. He made some offensive comments about a congresswoman. They asked him to take it down. He took a video of him ripping it up, I guess putting it in his underwear to symbolize that he didn't give a crap, you know? Basically, after that, they had a hearing. 3 years later, he got sentenced to prison for 6 months for just making comments on Twitter about how he felt. He's a comedian too, so you know.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, so that's a big thing over there. Freedom of expression shouldn't be something you should be worried about. So.
Good stuff, guys.
All right.
Okay. And
Awesome.
Jeremy Maslin was present, but he couldn't get Skype to work. So say that.
Yeah. All right. Good job, guys. I'll stop recording right now.